Yo, what is up, YouTube? Billy Davis, learn to mix. You know the drill. You're new here. Go ahead, do the thing. Guys, today I want to talk about a tip that will 100% save you so much time and help you tremendously on your mixes. Let's go over and talk about it. All right, guys, so today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about gain staging. Gain staging is actually a very interesting way of getting your mixes to sound, I guess, correct. So with gain staging, it's weird. So first of all, let me show you without the gain on it, what it would sound like. We'll just start with the beat. We'll solo the beat by itself without it.
Zebra Tiger.
So as you guys can hear, it sounds very, very loud. Now let's go ahead and turn the gain back on. All right.
Zebra Tiger.
Go ahead and look at my fader right now. What I want you guys to take a look is really take a look at the fader. So as you guys can see, my fader is still at 0. So what is technically happening is instead of me turning this fader down, all I'm actually doing is I'm taking this gain plugin that Logic has and I'm turning this down. And what's happening is I'm stopping distortion. I'm leveling it out and giving myself headroom. Now you're probably wondering, why is this so important and why is this a good idea? Well, the reason why this is a good idea is because under the circumstance that you are mixing with a lot of processing power and you need a lot of plugins, a lot of the times what's going to happen is it's going to cause distortion over your mix. So listen to it again with the gain on versus with it off.
Zebra Tiger.
So you seeing what's happening. So what is happening is when I have it off, I'm clipping. You see it's touching the red. What I want to do is I want to give myself headroom. I want to allow headroom to come in to the mix. So when I am mixing, I'm not clipping on everything. So as you can see, I have it on every single one of my tracks. So let me go. So let's play this.
I don't know what the hell you want me to do. I've been down for you for the longest time, it's true.
Go ahead and look at all my faders.
Because I'm seeing you owe me, yeah, you owe me.
You seen on all my faders, nothing was clipping and everything was in the green. So technically, what I was trying to achieve was giving myself headroom. So when I can go into the mix, I can give myself space with my powerful plugins, my compression, my EQ, all that kind of good stuff to make sure that I don't clip. Because, again, what's going to happen is it's going to cause distortion. Now, let me go real fast. So gain staging in a DAW, let's talk about that. So what is gain staging? Gain staging is a process of managing levels at each stage of the signal path and ensures that audio signal flow is at an optimum level without clipping as it passes through the various processors and mixer stages. Proper gain staging also gives your project enough headroom for mixing. So really what is happening is I am giving myself headroom. Remember that word, headroom. I want headroom. I don't want my mix to be distorted, and especially my master. So even when I'm mastering, I'm still hitting the green. I never want to go above the green, but I still want it to be loud. Gain staging allows that. Gain staging is 100% the easiest process, and I guess to get your mix to sound what really happens is it separates the amateur mix from the professional mix. Excuse me, I am all over the place today. So yes, it separates the amateur from professional, almost in a sense. And everybody, all those big engineers that you hear, or all those big songs that you hear on the radio, all those songs were gain staged. So, guys, this tip is actually one of the easiest tips. All you have to do to gain stage is really what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put it on your master bus, so your mix chain. And what you do is you'd come over to utility, gain, stereo, and you'd be able to turn it down. So let me turn my gain off on all this just so you guys can hear it. Let's go ahead and turn this off. So let's hear it on this master bus. And we're just turning it down to 16.7 dB. I'm not even sure if that's correct, but I just want you guys to hear it.
For the longest time, it's I don't know what the hell you want me to do. I've been down for you for the longest time, it's true. You bring light to my eyes because I'm seeing you. You a whole mood, yeah, you a whole mood.
And as you guys seen on that master fader, nothing was clipping. Just remember that with gain staging, you don't want to be clipping. There should be no clipping going on. And if you guys want a video on how to do it in Pro Tools, I will most certainly do that. But for right now, we're just going to focus on Logic because that's where we're at. So this is super, super duper important with all your mixes. You guys want to make sure that you have this. Let's go ahead and turn it off so you guys can hear it with everything.
Down for you for the longest time, it's I don't know what the hell you want me to do. I've been down for you for the longest time, it's true. You bring light to my eyes because I'm seeing you. You a whole mood, yeah, you a whole mood.
Now, I know for me that does not sound correct, and the beat overpowers my voice, and that is not what I'm looking for here. What I'm looking for is nice profession. I want my voice and the beat to be leveled with each other.
I don't know what the hell you want me to do. I've been down for you for the longest time, it's true. You bring light to my eyes because I'm seeing you. You a whole mood, yeah, you a whole mood.
Now, I know you guys probably think, oh, well, I like mixing in my speakers and I like it to be really loud. Trust me, guys, that is not the correct way. That is how distortion is claimed, and that is how it is brought up. You never want your mix to distort. So just remember that a lower volume is always going to be better for you. It's going to make a cleaner mix. It's going to make things sound better. And 100% gain staging is definitely a tip that I think everybody needs to know, especially when coming into mixing, because it was something that I didn't know, and it took me a long time to learn and figure out because, I mean, I just didn't have the guidance. So if I can guide you guys and tell you that gain staging is super important, I most certainly will. But all right, guys, that is it for me today. If you are new here, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, turn the post notifications on, and get notified every time that we post a new video. Also, drop a like and leave a comment. Got a new song coming out December 3rd. If you guys want, the pre-save link will be in the description below. Also, guys, I'm going to be going live tomorrow, which is Monday. I will be going live on my Instagram. It's at Billy Davis Music. You can go over there, follow me, do whatever. And we're going to be doing a live mixing session on Instagram. It'll be a lot of fun. I'd love to see you guys there. I'd appreciate if you stopped in, show some love, show some support. But, guys, that was gain staging. If you learned something, definitely do all the things prior. I appreciate it. I'll be talking to you later. Peace.